Many developers still use margins to space flex items, creating brittle layouts that break when items wrap. There's a better way. The gap property creates space between flex items, not around them. Unlike margin, gap only adds spacing in the gaps between elements, so you won't get unwanted padding at the edges. You simply set gap on the container with a value like 20 pixels, and Flexbox handles the rest. Items stay cleanly spaced without extra logic. Gap is applied to the container, not individual items. This means you write the spacing rule once, and every item inherits that behavior automatically. No need to target each flex item with margin styles, and no need for tricky negative margins on the container to compensate for edge spacing. You can control horizontal and vertical spacing independently with row gap and column gap. Or use the gap shorthand. The first value sets row gap, the second sets column gap. If you provide just one value, it applies to both axes. This flexibility is perfect for grids that wrap or layouts with asymmetric spacing needs. Gap really shines with flex wrap. When items wrap to a new line, gap automatically maintains consistent spacing both horizontally and vertically. You don't need to worry about first child or last child selectors or different margin rules for wrapped rows. It just works. Compared to margins, gap is simpler and more maintainable. Margins require conditional logic to avoid edge spacing. Gap gives you clean, predictable spacing with less code. It's the modern standard for flex layouts. Use gap on the flex container to create consistent spacing between items without the headaches of margin-based layouts. Practice this in your next project, and you'll never go back. Want to nail questions like this in your next interview? Interview Mentor gives you hands-on practice with real questions. Every answer gets a grade with specific, personalized feedback. Track your progress across topics and difficulty levels.